the legend, the runner-up, and the rookie. 3 cars, 1 champion. The Kings, Strip Weathers, have 1 more victory in him before retirement.
He's been Dynaco's golden boy for years. Can he win them one last Piston Cup?
And as always, in the second place spot, we find Chick Hicks. He's been chasing that tail fin his entire career.
Chick thought this was his year, Bob. His chance to finally emerge from the King's shadow. But the last thing he expected was Lightning McQueen.
You know, I don't think anybody expected this. The rookie sensation came into the season unknown, but everyone knows him now.
Congratulations to Lando Norris for winning his first driver's title in Formula One. It was a season that for him started with a lot of difficulty, and difficulty also with his mental health, but he found a way to bounce back in the second half of the season and became a world champion while staying true to himself and his values. So congratulations to Lando. I have to hand him his flowers, even though I would like to see Oscar Max win it, but congratulations, Lando Norris.
The 2025 Formula One season, a year where the record books say Lando Norris is world champion, but the fans were still arguing about how we actually got here. It was a season defined by one word: chaos. Think about it. We had a rookie turning his car into a 300 kph paper plane at Suzuka, a veteran finally ending a 15-year curse, and a championship decided by 2 tiny points. Whether you're a McLaren fan or a Max loyalist, you have to admit, this was the most stressful year of racing since 2021.
Stressful? I'm still recovering. As an Oscar fan, it's bittersweet. Oscar led the championship for like 15 rounds. He had 7 wins, the same as his teammate Lando, but he spent the last quarter of the year playing Secret Service for Norris. Without the team orders, Oscar is likely to be the one on that stage in Abu Dhabi.
Look, the math doesn't lie. Max had 8 wins in a car that Red Bull literally stopped developing halfway through the year because they had to panic fix the RB21 floor. He dragged a car that was the 3rd best on the grid to within 2 points of a 5th title. That's why he's the GOAT, man. But let's talk about the randomness. Jack doing a Suzuka. I still can't believe it. FP2, he has his turn 1 at full tilt, forgets to close his DRS, and just loses it. A 47G impact because of a button. That's a welcome to F1 moment he'll never live down.
And then you have the total opposite end of the spectrum. Nico Hulkenberg at Silverstone. After 15 years and over 200 races, the Hulk finally stood on the podium. To P3 at his home-ish race, the entire paddock was basically crying. It was the only time the internet was actually wholesome this year.
Meanwhile, Ferrari fans were just crying for a different reason. Lewis Hamilton finishing the season with 0 wins and 0 podiums? If you told me that in 2024, I would have called you insane. Seeing him get knocked out in Q1 in Abu Dhabi while Charles was fighting for the win was just painful.
But the real shift happened off track though. Helmut Marko leaving Red Bull. After 20 years and 8 drivers' titles, the architect of the team is gone.
You mean Hitler, right?
Hitler. You could see the tension in the garage. Max was winning races off of pure anger and spite towards the end of the season.
Exactly. Red Bull had to sacrifice their entire 2026 wind tunnel time just to give Max a fighting chance in the final 3 races. They won the battle in Abu Dhabi. Max took the win, but they lost the war. Lando finishing P3 was just enough, 423 to 421 points. That P4 Lando grabbed in Qatar after that botched pit stop, that was the championship right there. But as crazy as 2025 was, I'm honestly more excited for what's coming. Red Bull just confirmed Arvid Lindblad for the Racing Bull seat in 2026. This kid is only 18 and he's been a cheat code in every junior category he's touched.
People are already calling him the next Kimi Antonelli, or he might even be better. Kimi proved that the hype was real with those 3 podiums this year, being in Interlagos, Vegas, and I forgot the rest.
Canada.
Yeah, Canada.
Hold up.
And I forgot the rest.
Canada.
But Lindblad has that Red Bull killer instinct. Putting him alongside Liam Lawson is going to be an absolute bloodbath.
If Lindblad hits the ground running, he's not just the future of racing bulls. He's the guy Red Bull is grooming to take over when Max decides he's done with the drama. Keep your eyes on him. So, Lando is king, Max is chasing, and the 2026 regulations are looming. Was Oscar robbed by McLaren? And is Lindblad actually the next big thing? Let us know in the comments.
And don't forget to subscribe to Strat-Box so you don't miss out on our deep dive into the 2026 engine leaks. Peace.
Peace.